Lions said they were going to waltz through Serenity Valley, and we choked them with those words. We've done the impossible, and that makes us mighty.
Did you know that the most beloved sci-fi shows ever made was also one of the strangest behind-the-scenes stories in TV history? Firefly wasn't just canceled too soon. It was full of accidents, weird secrets, and unexpected twists. From government experiments gone wrong to recycled horses and hidden Chinese dialogue, this show was way wilder than anyone realized. Today, let's uncover 15 weird and unbelievable facts about Firefly.
I have to be quick. About 0.1% of the population had the opposite reaction to the Pax.
The Reavers weren't born evil. They were made. During an experiment gone wrong, the Alliance released a gas called Pax on the planet Miranda to calm people down. It was supposed to end violence forever. Instead, it wiped out nearly everyone. Those who survived lost their minds and turned into savage cannibals. The same people who wanted peace accidentally created monsters. That twist became one of the darkest reveals in sci-fi history. And if you thought that was disturbing, wait till you hear about the horse that somehow made it everywhere. Across every planet and every dusty moon.
Mal, don't you take another step!
Mal is always riding the same horse. The crew nicknamed him Fred. It didn't matter where they filmed or what world the story was in, it was always that same horse with a new saddle. The production team reused him to save money, but it became a running inside joke among the cast. Once you notice it, you can't unsee it. Now, let's move to a casting surprise that could have changed everything. Before Sean Marr became Simon Tam, Neil Patrick Harris auditioned for the role. Imagine the serious, soft-spoken doctor played by NPH with his early charm. He came close too, but the producers decided to go with someone less recognizable. It's strange to think how different Firefly would have felt if Doogie Howser had joined the crew. But if you think casting was wild, wait till you hear what the network did behind the scenes. Fox executives didn't understand what Joss Whedon was trying to do. They said the show was too serious, too grim, and too slow. So what did they ask for? More gunfire, more explosions, more action. They wanted it to be a happy cowboy show, but with bigger shootouts. The creative tug-of-war made production chaotic and confusing. Yet somehow, that clash of tones gave Firefly its unique edge and personality. But while the studio meddled, the world of Firefly itself was built on a surprising political idea. In the Firefly universe, the main government isn't American or Chinese, it's both. The Anglo-Sino Alliance rules the galaxy after Earth's collapse. That's why characters constantly drop Mandarin words or insults mid-sentence. It made the world feel global, messy, and lived in. It was a clever way to show cultural fusion without spelling it out for viewers. Speaking of clever world building, the ship itself was designed with mind-blowing precision. In most TV shows, the inside of a ship never matches its CGI exterior. But in Firefly, the interior layout of Serenity was designed to fit perfectly with her 3D model. Every hallway, doorway, and room lines up exactly the way it should. The production team built it that way on purpose so fans could believe the ship was real. Some fans have even made digital tours to prove how accurate it is. But there's another reason Serenity feels more alive than any other ship in sci-fi. Mal didn't name his ship for something peaceful. Serenity was named after the Battle of Serenity Valley, a devastating loss from the Unification War. It was the fight that broke Mal's faith and defined who he became. The ship's name is his way of honoring that defeat and everyone he lost. Every time the name is spoken, it carries the pain of his past. And that emotional weight is why the ship feels like a real character. Joss Whedon and the writers treated Serenity as part of the family. She wasn't just a set piece or a background. Every creak, flickering light, and hallway told a story. The ship became a home, a refuge, and a symbol of freedom. Whedon once said, "Serenity isn't just where they live, she's who they are." It's rare for a set to feel this personal, But Firefly made it happen. But not every crew member was as pure as they appeared. Book's calm and spiritual wisdom hid a very dark past. In the comics and expanded universe, it's revealed that he used to be a criminal and an undercover operative before finding religion. He had blood on his hands long before he joined Serenity. His deep knowledge of military strategy suddenly makes sense when you know who he really was. Book's story turned out to be one of the most haunting in the entire Firefly universe, and even his name has its own hidden story. In early drafts, Shepherd Book's first name was Maria, but when the character's backstory was rewritten, it changed to Daryl. That name belonged to the man whose identity Book stole when he joined the Alliance, so his entire spiritual life was lived under a stolen name. It's a subtle but chilling twist that adds even more mystery to one of the show's most secretive characters. From mysterious names, let's move to missing episodes. 14 episodes of Firefly were produced, but only 11 aired during its original run. The network skipped Trash, The Message, and Heart of Gold. That left fans confused about certain storylines, since episodes were also aired out of order. When the DVD set was finally released, viewers were stunned to discover entire adventures they'd never seen. No wonder the show felt incomplete when it first aired. But even before cameras rolled, the show looked very different on paper. The original concept for Firefly included only 5 main characters. Over time, Joss Whedon expanded it into the full crew we know today: Mal, Zoe, Wash, Inara, Jane, Kaylee, Book, Simon, and River. That decision changed everything. Without the larger cast, the show would have been a quiet frontier story instead of a full-blown space family. Expanding the crew gave it heart, chaos, and comedy in every episode. That creative leap was inspired by something very unexpected. Whedon got the idea for Firefly after reading The Killer Angels, a novel about the Battle of Gettysburg. He was fascinated by the idea of soldiers who lose a war and have to rebuild their lives. That's why Firefly feels more like a Western after the war than a space epic. It's about survival, loss, and holding on to your humanity when the cause you believed in is gone. But not everything about the show was so poetic. Some moments were just plain weird. In the DVD commentary for The Message, one of the writers jokes that the Postmaster character is the only Jew in space, and they nicknamed him Spaju. It's such an odd and out-of-place comment that it became an infamous piece of trivia among fans. It was never part of the episode itself, but it showed how the crew's humor sometimes went completely off the rails. And speaking of offbeat, our final fact proves how far fans were willing to go for this show. After Serenity killed off the fan-favorite pilot Wash, one passionate fan refused to accept it. He used real math and physics to prove the crash wouldn't have killed him. He analyzed ship speeds, metal density, and impact angles, all to show that Wash should have lived. It didn't bring him back, but it perfectly captured how deeply fans love the world of Firefly. So there you have it, 15 strange facts about Firefly. From failed peace experiments to reused horses and real fan science, it's proof that even a short-lived series can leave a giant mark on pop culture. Which one of these facts shocked you the most? Tell us in the comments. We'll see you in the next one.